Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. It is your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any of our platforms. Please reach out to me directly. I am tmosso@thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details. Today we are discussing a classic that launched back in 2012. This is the Panerai Luminor GMT Tuttonero, the PAM00438, a watch that is all ceramic and part of the Ceramica series of Panerai ceramic watches. This was the first ever Panerai watch with a matching full ceramic bracelet. And bracelet-clad Panerai watches already in the minority. This is an exceptional piece. It's substantial in ceramic, 44 millimeters in diameter. It is in profile, 14.7 millimeters thick. And from lug tip to lug tip, if we are just talking about the lugs, it's 55 millimeters. But if we include the end links, which are rigid, you can see I can't press them down any further. The total horizontal distance across the wrist is a beefier 59.8 millimeters with a 24 millimeter spacing between the lugs. The Tuttonero, or the all black, is a stark watch. It's not excessively heavy, being made almost entirely of ceramic, titanium, and sapphire, but it is big. I'm going to recommend that if you're going to wear this, your wrist be no smaller than mine. Now, the further away from my wrist you get, the more natural it looks. I'm not a small guy, and my arm is not small, but I am thin, which often exaggerates the size of the watch. But if your wrist is any smaller than 16 centimeters circumference, you can see how the lugs would overlap your wrist. They're not over the edge of my wrist. This is actually fitting okay. So if your wrist is 16 centimeters circumference and up, you can wear this watch. If your wrist is smaller, you're going to want to seek a smaller Panerai timepiece. The bracelet's a lovely piece and very comfortable. Panerai went with short link profiles, which makes it exceptionally flexible, and you can see every single link here is removable, which means you're likely to get the right fit. And you can see that there are intermediate-sized links on each side in case you find yourself in between sizes. There is a conforming end link to aesthetically mate the bracelet nicely to the case, and then a taper down from that end link towards the clasp. You can see the clasp internal here is made of stainless steel for durability. Twin trigger release, so it can't just pop open. You do have to press both of the triggers to release it and deploy it, so you've got security when it's on your wrist. Rolling around, I'm actually happy to see here that Panerai used screws and bars to retain the bracelet, because a lot of the ceramic Panerai watches feature spring bars, and when you have a watch this expensive, you want screws and bars. You don't want spring bars. You want something that is safer and more secure, and screws and bars give you that. Plus, if you are a Paneristo, you already have the screwdrivers necessary to start swapping and get this bracelet off. And I know Panerai fans are all about their straps. It's likely that a lot of you will buy this watch, put the bracelet back in the box, store it away for the future, and throw it on a strap, and that's fine too. Just be happy knowing that with a full ceramic bracelet to match the case, the bracelet is as scratch resistant as the case itself. Now, the case is fairly simple. You can see this is a sort of Luminor 1950 profile that first debuted in the modern era on the 2002 Luminor 1950, the PAM127, and that watch reintroduced the case shape that was originally coined by the 6152 combat watch of the 1950s. So this is a more fluid form that is truer to history and a lot more like a vintage Panerai watch than, say, the Betterini case of the 1990s. Now, everything is matte finished, which is really nice, because if this were glossy, it would be overbearing. We have the famous device protecting the crown, and it's the most iconic crown guard in the world. You know what brand, you know what model. This is a Panerai Luminor, and it's a brilliant thing on a couple of levels. First, it gives you more protection than a shouldered crown guard. If you get a shouldered crown hit like this, perpendicular, you can still have damage. Here you have more protection. This is a lot easier to open when your hands are wet, sweaty, or gloved. You just pry open the lever. And it's hard to accidentally drown your watch by jumping in the water when your crown is unlocked, because this is hard to miss, whereas if you back out a screw-down crown one turn, you could still drown your watch, but it's not going to look any different before you dive. The other advantage is, and this is why the system was originally devised, back when all Panerai watches were made by Rolex with Rolex Oyster cases and crowns, they were also manual wind watches, so you were constantly screwing the crown in and out to wind and set the watch, which would wear out the stem tube and the stem seals, whereas this system allows you to just compress and decompress, which preserves the crown seal and the stem tube assembly. It has 100-meter water resistance, so you can absolutely take it swimming. It has what's known as a sandwich dial, which is a stencil that features the cutouts of the individual numerals on top of a fully luminescent base, and you can see here a simulated patina ecru lume has been used, both to give it a vintage look, but also to give it some warmth, because if this were all white, it might look a little bit too sterile, given that it's already very stark with the all-black aesthetic. So let's take a look at the lume. There's no shortage of it, and this being a full Arabic numeral Panerai dial, that just contributes to the differentness of the Tuttonero. Now you can see, take a look at the seconds hand over at 9 o'clock. See what happens when I activate the stop seconds. Watch that seconds hand. It 0 resets to 60, which makes it easy to set the watch against a reference time. Now, there's another function here. As I have a mobile local hour hand, and you can see I haven't fully energized it because it's been hiding underneath, but the luminescent second time zone right there. So there is a second hour hand that I can cover up when I don't need it. If I want to clean up the dial aesthetic and make it less cluttered, I can superimpose those hands. We'll show that again in the light. You can see there is that second hand below. And the hands are all black, so you only see the shocks of lume on them. You can see how I can drive the date forward or backwards as I'm crossing the international date line. All right, on the reverse side, we have caliber 9001/B, B for black, and the movement is a automatic winding twin barrel 72-hour power reserve. And the watch actually has several complications. It's got the 0 reset seconds, it's got the second time zone, and it's got a power reserve indicator on the back. So 2 barrels in series, ensuring a very flat torque curve from the beginning of the wind to the very end. So you get very consistent timekeeping. We've got a 4 hertz beat rate, the balance beating weight 8 beats per second. All this pivoting on 29 joules. You can see the use of both blued and polished screws on the blackened bridges and plates, which I love. The free sprung balance architecture, making the watch particularly shock resistant. And then everything, again, Tuttonero, all of the bridges and the plates and the rotor have been blackened, and you've got that 70s style OP logo on the rotor as well as on the case back. And while we have many nicknames in the world of Panerai, Tuttonero is the name of the watch. It is not a nickname. That is blessed by Panerai itself. You can also see the hardware on the reverse of the case. The metal elements here, the black metal, that is titanium. This is an incredible watch and a really cool watch. Maybe not the Panerai purist's watch, but if you're a guy who loves complexity, loves features, loves things like the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore, or the Girard Perregaux Laureato Absolute, or the Vacheron Overseas line, which is generally bigger and burlier than the Royal Oaks and the Nautilus, this is going to be your kind of watch. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.